Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Nathaniel, and welcome to the second episode of Visa Chronicles. And today we'll be speaking to my brother, Redarmes, on his visa interview. So in Ivory Coast, he actually went to Ivory Coast as a Ghanaian. He traveled all the way to Ivory Coast to get his visa interview or to get his visa approved. So today we are going to speak to him. But before that, we would pray a little bit. Okay. I would like to pray before we start this live section. So we pray, Lord, help everyone watching this live stream and let his heart desires come true in Jesus' name. Amen. So yeah, welcome and let me know where you're watching from before we start this live stream. It's going to be very, very amazing. He's going to talk to us about his experience and other things. So you let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching from Ghana, Nigeria, wherever you're watching from, let me know in the comment section, okay? So let me know where you're watching from. So I'll give you a shout out before we go right into it. And Kukwa said, my visa was denied last week in Ghana. We will address this very soon. Hi from Nigeria. Oghonin Happiness is from Nigeria. Okay. Okay. Dave is from Ghana as well. So Dave is from Ghana. Happiness is from Nigeria. Who again? Who again? So very soon our guest is going to come. He hasn't come yet. But before that, we would watch a little bit. Emmanuel is from Ghana as well. Oh, Ghanaians are here. And Thomas is here also is from Ghana. Okay, okay. So I have some Nigerians and some Ghanaians here. Okay, that's nice. So before, as we wait for the guests to come, I would like to show you this real quick. It's a recap from last week. You know, last week we talked to Sandra, and she shared her experiences, how she was denied for 4 times, and she finally got it on the fourth. She was denied for 3 times, and she finally got it on the fourth one. Okay, so let's watch that video, a recap of that video, whilst we wait for the guest for today, who is going to share with us how he traveled from Ghana to Ivory Coast, his experiences. He didn't actually know anyone there, so he's going to tell us a lot about his travel and how the whole thing went. So let's watch Sandra's video, a recap of it, and when he comes, I'll be having my interviews. No happiness. Okay, okay, okay.
For you. And
Nice.
one day you are going to be
So let me. So if someone has gone for her visa interview or his visa interview for 2 times or for 3 times, what advice do you have for the person?
to me, I would tell you don't give up. Since you have life, there's always opportunities for you. And one day you are going to get it.
Okay.
If I had given up, I wouldn't be here today.
Okay, so let's be clear on this. Did you change your school after your third try, or you just continue with the old school?
After my third, I changed my school. And actually, a miracle happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you got it on the fourth one, right?
Yes.
So after the first one, the second one, the third one, you went with the same school,
Yes.
and the fourth one, you changed the school.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about the fourth one. What actually happened?
Is it an interview or the whole process?
So yeah, that's what happened last week with Sandra, where she shared her experiences. She went for 3 times with the same school, which is Saint Scholastica, and she changed the school and she finally got it approved in Ghana. So she went first one in Ghana, second one in Ghana, third one she decided to change the country to Ivory Coast. Maybe God is going to help her with that. So she went to Ivory Coast for her visa interview, but she didn't get it. So she had to go back to Ghana and do it, and she finally got it. So yeah, that is Sandra's story. So today we are going to hear Radam's story, and I'm trying to contact him right now, and he said he will join. He will be joining soon. So whilst we wait for him, I'll be sharing with you my experience with my visa interview and how the whole thing went. Okay, so when Radam's join, we would switch to his story as well. He's preparing to join. I just contacted him right now. So okay, so I did my visa interview. Someone said he was denied, but Kukwa said she was denied. Kukwa, try again. You said you try again next month. Yeah, that's good. yeah, you try again. Anytime you fail, you try again. Anytime you fail. So my interview was in August 2023. That was when I went for my first visa interview, and I actually got it on my first try. So I went there, and as usual, as many people, I was nervous a little bit. I was nervous in the beginning, but I had this faith in myself that by all means I'm going to get my visa approved. So in front, and as usual, I prayed before I went there that God should help me and stuff. So, and I did it in Ghana, as I said earlier. So the morning of my visa interview, before that morning, I didn't sleep because I was very, very nervous. Not much nervous, but I was a little nervous. So I had to learn the questions. When someone, like, I had a whole PDF of questions they were going to ask me. So I would learn before uh, the questions and the answers. Oh, okay. So Redarmes joined, and I'll be inviting him very soon. So I'll halt my story for now, and he will join and he will talk to us about his visa interview. So yeah, let me add him very soon. And those like him, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Okay, I really appreciate that. Okay, so let me add Redarmes to it very soon, and we talk. Hey, bro.
Senior,
How are you doing? How are you doing?
Biaboko, everything cool.
Everything cool. Oh, okay, that's nice. You look good. It's been a long time, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I was just telling them about your story, how you went from Ghana to Ivory Coast.
yeah.
This our interview, and my first question to you is: did you know someone in Ivory Coast?
Oh yeah. My uncle, I mean my father's brother. He's been there for over is it 20 years? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He works over there. Yeah. He has worked over there for the past 20 years. So
Oh, okay.
he literally has um permanent residence. So over there.
Oh, at Ivory Coast. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So what actually inspired you to go to Ivory Coast to do your visa interview in Ivory Coast, not in Ghana?
Um Actually I called him and then informed him about the whole process, and since he's my father's brother,
Mhm.
like my father included him in everything, and he gave us the advice that Cote d'Ivoire is actually a very good place, and they give it to almost
Everyone.
60%.
Oh, okay.
So it's literally like there's 60% chance of
Get.
getting it over there,
Okay.
compared to Ghana where you have like 35% chance or 30% chance. So working the probability out, I think the Ivory Coast was way better.
Okay. So when many people are going for their visa interview, they always say they are nervous. Were you that nervous since it was it your first time before that?
Yeah, yeah, it was my first
First
time.
time, and you decided to go to Ivory Coast.
Actually, um, you are definitely going to be nervous
Oh,
because it's something big.
mhm.
I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
It's something big as in I don't get it.
We all know jackpot, right?
Mm, no.
You don't know the word jackpot?
I know, I know.
Okay, so it's like we are talking about USA.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's something big. It's a dream country for,
Many
I
people.
won't talk for everyone, but I'll say almost everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Do
you'll
you think
definitely
it's
be nervous, and
when you said,
because if you are refused, you're gonna be sad, right?
yeah?
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
I was definitely nervous, very nervous. At the beginning, during my preparations, mock sessions, people were discouraging me. Okay. People were discouraging me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. People were discouraging me during the mock sessions. Some would be like, bro, you are not prepared enough. You seem to be fumbling almost every time I ask you something. Are you really serious for this visa? Then their thoughts are not God's ways. So
Oh, okay. Oh,
there
okay.
was only one person. He's in Canada right now. He's called Mr. Newton. I would have tagged him if I could. He actually helped me. So he was the only one who trusted and believed in me. It was at the 11th hour, like at the last moment. I called him and I was like, "Oh, my interview is almost due. So I'm so nervous. I don't even know if I'm prepared enough." And he was like, "Let's just brush through series of questions." So
Mm,
he asked me a couple of questions and I answered with what I know. And
mm,
was like, "Oh, bro, you are good to go. Don't listen to what anybody is saying. Just go there, give your best." And there's one man called Dachi. He also helped me very well.
oh, okay.
He gave me the advice that you see when you're about to write an exams here,
Yeah.
it's the input you give that gives you a good output, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he told me. So he said I should take my mind off being rejected.
Mhm.
Yeah, because if you yield in good work, you're definitely going to yield good results, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. That's amazing. So again, you said you went for mock sections and they were all discouraging you that Alpha is not going to pick, but
Yeah,
by the grace of God, it picked. So on your DS 160 form, before you fill it, you select your country.
yeah.
Did you select Cote d'Ivoire or you selected Ghana?
Okay, this is the difference. When going to pay for the, if you want to apply for the visa in Cote d'Ivoire,
Hmm.
yeah, when you pay for your visa fees and you are like trying to get into the portal,
Yeah.
they will ask you your country of origin,
Oh, okay.
as in where you are from,
Hmm.
and they will ask you where you want to apply your visa. That was then. I heard the portal has been changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally know nothing about the new portal.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the old one. So they
Okay.
will ask you where you are from and when you want to apply your visa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, if you just joined, I'm speaking with my brother, Redarmes, my fine brother, Redarmes, who went for his visa interview. Was it in 2024, right? Yeah, he
Yeah, 2024.
2024, in which
June 3rd.
June 3rd, 2024, and in Ivory Coast, and he got it approved. So we are speaking to him right now. So if you just joined, you do all to like and you do all to share, you do all to follow. Every week we'll be doing this. We'll be interacting with people who have gone for the Avisa interview and got it approved. So, and before you joined or the new people, he said he went for mock sessions and people were discouraging him that your story there is not going to pick, but by the grace of God, he's here. So when people discourage you that this is not going to, don't listen to people. That was your advice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, great. So when did
Just
you?
go and do your best.
Okay. Oh, okay, great. Okay. Someone, do you actually see the comments?
No.
Oh, okay. Someone said, Charlie, same or mock session. The host said, I'm not ready.
Okay, okay. I can now see the comments.
You can see the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone said, I think captured hope. He said, the host said, I'm not ready. So what do you have for the person?
The host said he's not ready.
Yeah.
There are, to me, what I believe,
Mm,
there are some fundamental questions they ask,
mm,
including your name, your age,
yeah.
um, and the most important, your sponsor.
Mm,
Yeah, these ones are not skippable. Like, no matter what you do, they are going to ask you.
oh, okay.
So just do your best, work on that. Yeah, and then build your confidence too. The person who gave me the advocation actually told me, imagine you are talking to a Momo vendor.
Hmm.
You're not going to be nervous, right?
Yeah, you're not going to be nervous.
You
Same thing.
go there, you feel free. Yeah, you can even joke with the person sometimes. So
Okay. Oh, okay. That's good. I think Captured is also saying the same thing. He went for a mock session and the host told him that he is not ready. And he went to South Africa and got his visa approved. And same as your story, right?
yeah.
Said the same thing. So the take home is that the mock sessions, sometimes they may discourage you, but
Oh,
they are not
one
visa.
session, I would encourage you to try and engage as much as possible,
Oh, okay.
because the more you do, it's
More.
actually build up your confidence and you know what to expect. Because it's not up to standard although, but they raise the standard a little bit.
Oh,
As in
okay.
they ask you like probable questions.
Mhm.
So it helps because
Oh,
it lets you know what to expect when you go there.
oh, okay. You said you did yours in June, and someone is saying June dates are always a blessing. Like June, yeah, yeah, like
Hey, do you know what's funny? It was actually my
your
um
baby.
13 days to my birthday and I got approved.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
June
Oh,
was actually a blessing for me. I'm never forgetting that month.
oh, that's great. Last week I was speaking to Sandra. I don't know whether you joined. She said she did her interview in December. I think 2 days to Christmas, and she got denied. She didn't even celebrate the Christmas. Bro,
And hey, okay, me, I was in Kenya University third year.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have been graduating this year
Oh,
in
okay.
physiotherapy. And talking to my father, he was like, just take your mind off the results, put in the good work. If you get denied, that's not the end of the world
Oh,
because you have a life ongoing.
mhm.
I was in third year Kenya University doing physiotherapy. We are on far, we be far.
Oh, okay.
So that's not the end of the world if you get denied. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay, so let's go. Now we've talked about before the interview. Let's go right to the day of the interview, the morning of the interview. But my first question is, if you go to a French-speaking country, do you speak French?
Oh no, 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 no.
You don't speak French.
It's an it's a US embassy, right?
Uh-huh.
And what's the official language of United States? English, right?
English, yeah.
Yeah. But the difference is that when you go to the francophone countries, yeah, they give you two language options. You
Okay.
can if you are like familiar with French,
Mhm.
yeah, you can choose to go with French.
Oh, okay.
I actually did one funny stuff. When I went in, I thought, oh, this is Cote d'Ivoire, right? So I greeted the consular bonjour,
Mhm.
and she said, bonjour, ça va? I said, oh, bien, bien. Et vous? And I said, bien. What? Like all of a sudden, she was speaking a whole lot of,
French.
bro. I was so lost,
French, why were you?
and I was like,
Hey.
man, I don't speak French. I don't speak French. And it
Oh,
was actually funny to her. She actually laughed, so
oh, yeah.
it was a good thing.
If yeah, if they love what like I think the first impression always counts. Like how
Yeah,
you interact with her during the first 15 seconds.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very important. Oh, nice, nice. So what was your first question? The first question they asked you,
Oh, she asked me, "What's my name?"
what's your name?
Yeah, I said, "My name is Boateng." So.
Oh, okay.
He asked me, and okay, to be approved, I think age is actually an important factor too, because
Age.
you can't be 26 years, 27 years, and you are now pursuing undergraduate.
Oh, it
What do you
depends.
want the consular to think? You do know they are trained psychologists.
Yeah, yeah.
They actually read your mind.
Hmm.
And what I believe is that they know we are come to lie to them,
Hmm.
but tell a convincing lie.
Hmm.
Cannot go and tell them my father makes over 400,000 dollars
A
a
month.
month and he's in Ghana. No, bro. Like,
My father is going to fight the years. Oh. He
just
gets.
tell a reasonable lie, tell a tangible lie.
Mm. No, okay. So Sani just joined and he's asking what after the question. What is your name? What's the second question they asked you?
My age, how old am I? I was
Your
21 at that time, and my birthday was in 13 days. So I actually chipped that in. I'll turn 22 in 13 days time. She said, "Oh, nice. Happy birthday in advance." And I said, "Thank you."
okay. So from how I'm hearing, like you were normal. Tell
Oh,
me your birthday is in
you
20
know when I started to feel pressure?
when?
When I woke up, I couldn't actually sleep.
Yeah, me too.
I slept around 2 a.m.
Hmm.
and we woke up around 5 a.m. because it's someone's country.
Yeah.
I don't know the traffic system. I don't know anything. So,
Oh, okay.
and my time was actually 10:30. So by I think by 6 we were almost ready, and then we were heading to the embassy.
Okay.
So when I woke up, I was listening to Beast Trap. Do you know him?
No.
Oh, he's a Ghanaian artist.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh,
Um, he actually has this lyrics in his song. Maybe I fry has say only God knows. Beautiful things will happen through all the highs and lows. Yeah,
that's the song you are listening to.
yeah, that was the song I was listening to. So I actually felt composed. Yeah, like everything was composure. And then we went to the embassy. First glance at the embassy,
Mm.
I started to feel little heat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so.
Yeah, I felt little heat, and then I calmed myself down. And we went together with 7 other people.
Mhm.
3 had early interviews, and they actually did a good thing because we didn't know they were denied.
Oh,
But they all came.
how many were you from Ghana? So
That day we were 7.
7 people from Ghana. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that day the people I lodged into my hotel room.
Hmm.
Yeah, we were 7. But there
Oh,
were plenty other Ghanaians over there. I didn't know them. Okay, so they actually did a good job because they were denied. We didn't know they were denied.
mhm.
They came, they were all smiles. They were telling us it went good.
They didn't tell you that they were denied.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Okay.
So they gave us like you get me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they raised our confidence. So the first 3 were denied,
Hmm.
and the other 3, um, we the 4 remaining. Yeah, the first one went in. She was denied, unfortunately. She was the only one who you could tell from her face like she was denied. Everything was not okay,
Hmm.
and we saw it and we were a little bit discouraged. But I was just listening to my music, yeah, so I was a little bit composed. So when I went in the queue,
Hmm.
yeah, 3 people got denied.
In front of you. Oh,
Okay, not actually in front of me though.
but you heard them.
I was the 4 people remaining.
Hmm.
Like the people I know,
Yeah.
we were like behind each other's back.
Okay.
Yeah, so there was a first girl, second girl, and then I was there, and another boy was at my back. And the first 3 people before the girls,
Hmm.
yeah, they were all denied.
All of them before you, like in front of you, everyone was denied.
Yeah,
Oh.
one person actually almost made the view angry
Oh.
because the view was clear. The view was trying to help her. The view was trying to help him, but I don't know. He was not helping himself. Yeah, so he got denied, and the second person came. I think her own was F2, female F2 visa.
Oh, you can continue talking.
Yeah, if you know F2 visa. So the F2 is like your partner, right? Your husband or your wife. If you want to apply, if you're an international student and you want to apply for your partner, That's for the F2. And she came with an F2 visa application. They were talking to her friend. She was like, she told the view she miss she misses her her partners. She just want to go and have sex in the
Oh,
US with him.
so let me understand what you're trying to say. You said before you went to the video, there was someone in front of you, and she was a girl or a boy?
There was a man before the girl who went with the F2.
F2 visa.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and she told the view she want to get pregnant, so she's going to see his husband and then get pregnant and come back.
Did she get accepted, approved?
And she actually made the view laugh like so loud
Sometimes visa interviews are, yeah, yeah.
because the view was like, "You miss it, right?" And she was like, "Yes, ma."
I think the whole thing is how you be yourself. She just told the view that I want to go to the US to have sex with my husband.
Yeah, get pregnant because she doesn't want to cheat. It was actually a good thing. And then it came to the people I know. The first girl, she can lie. Hi. Oh nah.
This girl can lie.
She can lie. She told the view she has like so many businesses going on for her in Ghana, and then she was actually going to just study and come back.
Mm.
And it was so convincing. Me, I knew she was like telling lies, but I was convinced. Bro, she's a good liar. She been included. She has been to Ivory Coast before, and then the reason she came was for the AFCON.
Oh.
She doesn't even know the list of Ghanaian players, bro.
Mhm. But she got it approved, right?
Yeah, she was approved.
Oh, nice.
So
Great.
the first girl I know was approved, and then the second girl, she actually helped me.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know if this will be on the media, but she's called. Maybe I should just keep her name off. Yes. So I didn't go with a direct bank statement.
if it's very don't say it here. It's very, yeah, don't say.
Okay. I didn't go with a direct bank statement, and I was using my uncle as a sponsor.
Oh, okay.
So I saw her documents. We were comparing documents,
Oh, okay.
and we were looking through, and I saw confirmation of sponsorship,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Hey, I don't have this one. Why don't I just quickly draft it and then change, do some edits, fix mine, and then use it too?" So I took a confirmation of sponsorship. Lucky for me, the only document that was asked of me was my confirmation of sponsorship.
That's the only document they ask from you.
Yeah, in my bank statement.
Oh, okay. Okay. So aside the I-20 and your passport, the only thing they asked from you was your bank statement.
Confirmation of sponsorship.
Oh,
So I
okay.
would advise you, if the bank statement you go to the interview with is not having like your direct surname or something,
Mhm.
and you are using uncle or whatever, I would encourage you to get or draft something like confirmation of sponsorship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
it shows you have the consent of your sponsor.
Mhm. Oh, okay. That's great. Okay. So how many questions were you asked during your visa interview?
In total, I think I was asked about 5 or 6 questions,
5 or 6.
and mine actually took longer than I expected.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it took about, let's say, 3 minutes or 2 minutes. I
Um,
was asked my age, and then where am I going to?
where are you going to? But you're in the US embassy.
As in, like, which school? Where is it located?
Oh, okay. And it
I
told.
told them my school is located in West Virginia, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I gave them the address. of
The
the
address
school.
of the school. Oh.
I knew the school's motto. Like I was so prepared.
Yeah, you have to know everything about your school.
Yeah. So
Oh.
then
Mhm.
mhm, she asked me, "Where am I going?" I said, this," and she asked me, "Who is taking care of your deficit?"
Oh, okay.
And I was like, "Oh, he's my uncle. He manages a so and so company. This. And she was like, "Oh, okay." And she asked me, "Do you have anything to prove he's willing to sponsor you?"
Oh,
At that moment, I was like,
thank God.
I just opened my file, took
Okay.
out the confirmation of sponsorship, and then
So Rebecca is asking here that is a confirmation of sponsorship the same as affidavits?
okay, the affidavit I know
Mhm.
um is used when you are filing for the I-20.
Mhm.
They will ask you to fill some details into. They will give you one. They will give you one blank spaces to fill. Yeah, and then use.
My question is sorry. How did your confirmation of sponsorship look like? Was it just a letter? That
Yeah, it was
is
a
what
letter kind of. Let me.
you have it there.
Yeah,
Okay, so you show it on the screen. So they
I
say
think.
no. Happiness. Aside the bank statement, you have to get like a letter to prove that the person whose name is on the bank statement is going to sponsor you. Yeah. So
Okay, so yes, so it has. It's a letter. I don't know if it's not visible enough. I don't know.
I can't see it.
Yeah, you can see. So it had
You can
my
send it to me on WhatsApp.
okay.
I'll
It had
display.
it had um my sponsor's address and his location. I mean those PO box, blah blah blah, and it had the Abidjan um address,
Oh, okay.
embassy's address. Yeah, and it was like, "Dear sir or madam, I'm writing to you today to express my full support and sponsorship for my nephew." And then my name will come in pursuit of BSc blah 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 at this university for the period of 4 years.
Oh, okay.
And then
Have you
he
sent?
started talking about my qualities. That's making him like giving him the edge to sponsor me.
Mhm.
Him knowing I'm a brilliant student. Um, I've always excelled in my academics since growing up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then he said he's fully aware of the financial responsibilities associated with pursuing um, education at that higher level, and he's committed to providing the very necessary thing to keep me going.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So
then
okay, so let me introduce the people who just joined to the live. If you just joined, my name is Nathaniel. My social media name is Mr. Nate. I'm speaking to my brother Redarmes, who went for his visa interview in June 2024, and he got it approved. He went to Ivory Coast, which is Cote d'Ivoire, and he's telling us some of the things he faced and the questions he was asked and the challenges he faced. So if you just joined, you do all to like, you do all to follow, and you do all to subscribe. We'll be doing this every week, as I said. So, yep. So talking about challenges, let's talk about some of the challenges you faced in your new country, like traveling and going there. What are some of the challenges you remember you
but
faced?
ask them if they are satisfied with the information they have about my interview, how my interview went.
Yeah, we will go back to. I want you to send me the
Confirmation of sponsorship.
so I'll display it here so they say
Okay.
if you want them to say it.
I'm sending it to you right now.
Okay. Okay. And those liking, thank you very much. And those gifting me as well, thank you very much.
Please, it was my first time. If it's actually from your dad, Makanikata, if it's actually from your dad, you don't need confirmation of or sponsorship letter or any sort because it's his responsibility to take care of you, right? So
Yeah.
okay, I sent it to you.
Okay. So I'll see it here and I'll display it there. Okay. Mhm. So you were asked just three questions, right?
Yeah, literally.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that's good. Which is your name, your age, who's going to fund you, and provide your confirmation of like sponsorship. That was it.
Yeah,
And you just said your visa has been approved.
yeah. She said after reviewing my bank statement and my confirmation of sponsorship, even my bank statement, she didn't actually review. She just went to the last page to check for the signature and stamp to see
Hmm.
if it's genuine or it looks genuine. And then she
All
was
right.
like, okay, so I'll be approving,
Your
blah,
visa.
blah, 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 blah. So I actually didn't hear anything she said aside, I'll be approving. So,
Okay. So how did you feel when you get it approved?
the feeling is heavenly. So,
Oh, yeah, I understand. Okay, so I'm trying to display your confirmation of sponsorship. So, yeah. And if you have any questions, you can ask, and I'll ask him. Um, yeah, if you have any questions, I'll ask. Lisa said you've been missed. Lisa, I miss you more. I miss you more, Lisa. Coming. So, would you advise someone to go to another country for his visa interview?
okay, so right now, the way things are going, I believe your best shot at it is from your home country.
Oh, okay. So you should advise anyone, like a Ghanaian to do it in Ghana, a Kenyan to do it in Kenya, like a Nigerian to do it.
Okay, for Ghanaians, because right now the approval rate is not encouraging at all. And
Mm,
I don't think it's their fault too, because it's literally everywhere.
yeah,
Because of the recent change of presidency and stuff, it's affecting the migration rates.
yeah.
So, but I believe your best shot at US visa is from your home country.
Oh, okay. So as you heard, you have to do it in your home country. Your best shot is doing it in your home country.
I think a friend of mine, I helped, like I tried to coach him. He
Mhm.
went to Guinea.
Guinea.
Yeah.
Did he get it approved?
They told him to try and apply it from his home country.
So they denied him. So
Things
yeah,
we do for US visa, bro. We are lucky, bro.
Mauritania or something. People have been traveling, like Swaziland and other
Yes,
countries.
Swaziland.
People went there, right? Yeah. The thing is, if you get it, you get it. So yeah,
If it's your time,
yeah. If it's your time, you get it. Mabel said, I'm doing mine at Benin.
Benin,
Yeah, Mabel is going to Benin.
you
Yeah.
should just be careful.
What?
We all know Benin.
Benin. Okay. So I asked you a question initially that your challenges you were facing, like you faced when you traveled and like throughout the process, what were some of the challenges you faced?
Okay, beginning, I actually didn't know you can do undergraduate before entering K University. Because if I knew, I wouldn't have bothered. And
Mm,
then I actually went to K University because I was on a scholarship, right?
oh, okay.
Throughout my whole years in K University, I was on a scholarship. So it wasn't that much of a bother. But I didn't know. So I got to know about doing an undergraduate in the US around second year,
Mm-hmm.
through a guy who worked with my uncle in Cote d'Ivoire. He was
Okay.
working with him, applying schools for people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we talked to him. He told us he's going to charge this.
Okay.
So he actually got the school for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my school in West Virginia. He actually got it for me. And then we carried on with the process, booking the interview dates. And then the first time I didn't get an actual date, which was around um, June 2020. No, August 2024. I was supposed to, no, August 2023.
Okay.
Yes, I was supposed to come to school around August 2023, but the date was kind of challenging, so we had to reschedule.
Okay.
Then after rescheduling, we gave him the service fee, which was around roughly 6,000 Ghana cedis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gave it to him, and
Hey, he spent the money.
yeah.
Okay.
So my uncle was actually mad at him because he was ignoring his calls. He was ignoring my call too. Little did we know he's in Canada.
Okay. He left.
Yeah, he left.
Boiling point.
So me not knowing anything about the process, and we are being left to ourselves, like,
Mm-hmm.
it's really challenging.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even, and then when I was getting near the date I rescheduled to,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, when I was getting near that date, my I-20 had expired
Oh.
because it was for the August 2024, which was the fall.
Mm-hmm.
So I was supposed to request for a new one. I
Mm-hmm.
texted him. Luckily, he replied, and he said he's going to ask my DSO about a new I-20. Bro, I didn't even know I-20 can take years. It's actually sad because
It's
I
funny.
rescheduled two times, right?
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
date I rescheduled to was September.
Mm-hmm.
September, the I-20 was not ready.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to reschedule again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then I rescheduled to December, and the I-20 was still not in.
Hey.
I was saying, hey,
So let me understand. Let me try and understand this. So you paid money to like someone like an agent,
yeah,
or and he
yeah,
have
the only good
someone
thing
just
he,
later here. He went with your money, like he ran away with your money. Oh,
just
okay.
like Avieta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was all lost and I didn't even know what to do. And then when it was my second race schedule was December 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and me waiting for the I-20, I was so desperate. But and sometimes you don't have to force some things because God has different plans for everyone.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes you don't have to force some things. So getting near it, I think on the 10th, I texted Bridget.
Okay.
So on the 10th, she told me I should send a new bank statement and then she will issue the I-20 for me.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't even know where to get the bank statement. I was all confused, and then I was hit with a chicken pox, solid
Uh,
one. So it was actually clear it's not going to work for me that December. So since then, the man even changed his number. I was not hearing from him again. Nothing. So when I was recovering from my chicken pox, when I was recovering, we were about to reopen school at Kenya University.
mhm.
Yeah, so I just went to Google because I knew the school he applied for and then I was admitted to.
No.
So I just went to Google. I didn't know Bridget.
Mm.
I just went to Google, searched the school, and then took a couple of emails.
Oh, okay.
And then I sent an email to them. Both both emails I took.
Oh, okay.
I sent them email telling them how I was raped.
Mm.
As in I've been duped. Like someone was trying to help me get the admission and everything. After taking my service fee, he went away. So I was not hearing from him again. So I would love if they could deal with me directly from now on. And then Bridget told me she's sorry about that. And then for me to continue the process, I will have to get a new I-20. So I have to submit a new bank statement, and then my father took care of the bank statement. He got me a bank statement. I submitted it to Bridget,
Mm.
and then she sent me the I-20. So we proceeded, and I bought the MRV at Cote d'Ivoire again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then my first date I got was 22nd July
2024.
2024.
Okay.
So, and you know this thing, when you keep on visiting the portal every day, like new dates
Yeah.
come come
Yeah.
around. Yeah. So it was, I think I got 3rd June.
Mhm.
Yeah, when I rescheduled, I got 3rd June. And the funny thing was like I was not prepared. I was just seeing people's transcripts,
Oh.
and I thought I can answer, but I was actually not prepared.
Oh.
And from the date I booked, I rescheduled to, and the date we are actually in was, I think 17 days difference.
Mm.
So I had 17 days to prepare.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, and then someone submitted her transcripts in one group I was in, and I saw the contact of the person that helped him, which is the data in.
Mm.
So I texted him. He's called Dennis. So I texted him, and then yeah, he took me. He took from me some amount of money to help me, as in coach me or prepare me for the interview. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, he even told me if I could reschedule, I should try and do that because the days remaining, it's, I mean, small for a big interview like that. Because when I got his contact, it was remaining like 10 days.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he can't talk to me every day because he has different clients. So he took the money, and then we scheduled appointments. As in maybe Monday we have 3 sessions,
Mhm.
and we will leave Tuesday for me, Wednesday, like yeah, his own terms and conditions. Yeah, so he prepared me, and then God being so good, I went there and everything
Because
worked
it's,
out.
oh, nice. So you said you paid money to an agent, right? And the agent ran away with the money. So you decided to try and do everything on your own, like email the school and stuff. And you could do it everything on your own, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You get in touch with the agent again? No.
No. The funny thing is that I think recently when I got to the US, I didn't even know he was on my Snapchat.
Oh.
So when I got to the US and then I streaked my environment,
Mhm.
he texted me congratulations.
You didn't do anything. You ran away with my money.
I was like, nigga, bro, you did nothing to help me.
Why are you
You
stressing?
actually ripped me. A poor boy like me, you took my money.
That is very, very painful. Like if you don't have money and somebody.
Yeah. So he was like, congratulations. I said, "Oh, okay, thank you."
Oh,
And
okay.
recently,
But the
you
okay,
see, I used to shave my own hair in school.
yeah,
So I think I shaved a particular haircut, and then he texted me I should send him the picture of the haircut because he wants to get the same haircut.
that's
I
it.
was like, is it not this same man that like ripped me, and all of a sudden it's like he's having good vibes with me?
Yeah,
I
because
don't know.
you made it. If you were still in Ghana, he wouldn't have tested
Oh
you.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, Avita. I'm sorry for that, bro. But one thing I'm very impressed is that, after he took away your money, you still like tried to do everything on your own. So,
American dream. And then I think it's just God,
mm,
because I gave up actually. So during my recovery from the chicken pox,
mhm.
yeah, I was like, I feel something within me. It's my time.
Yeah, you have to do it. You have to go.
So I just searched up the school on Google,
Hmm.
and then I scrolled to the bottom, found a couple of emails, yeah, and then
You email them.
when I emailed them, it actually took like 4 days before I got a reply.
Oh, okay.
So first day I looked through my mail, but then second day, third day I was like,
It's not
bro, nothing good is coming out of this. Let me just give up. So I was there now. I saw notifications flowing. Bro,
nice.
I was so happy.
Oh, nice. So I think this highlights the fact that everyone can do it on his own.
Oh
You
yeah, for sure.
really need an agent for everything because after the agent, so after the agent like duped you and stuff, you still managed to go for your interview. You still managed to get a school, go for your interview. So you can do it on your own without an
Yeah,
agent. If you are only determined, like us,
yeah.
determined.
Determination is the key.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good thing I've learned today. Frederick said I just joined light out for in Kaswa.
Kaswa.
Oh, okay, okay. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So, what advice do you have for everyone before we allow them to come on, ask you any questions they want to ask you? Like a general advice you want to tell everyone.
General advice to
Everyone joining who joined today. So,
um keep praying. Yeah, you have to get closer to God, because when you are closer to God, you always bring good things to your life. Yeah,
okay.
keep praying, and then be determined. If you have a dream, let no one discourage you from chasing that dream. Just be determined. Yeah, that's my advice.
So Ivy here is saying, did you come here for your bachelor's degree or your master's degree?
I came from my bachelor's.
Your bachelor's. But you said you're in third year in KNUST.
Yeah,
Cool. So you had to start all over again.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
So it's bachelor's. Ketri McMill said, I have the same experience. Aviator experience. Yeah, he said he has the same experience, but now he was able, like he did it himself. So yeah, you can actually do the thing yourself.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And
Without anyone helping you, the
yeah,
only help you might need is when you need a bank statement. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and then when you need someone to pay your service fee for you,
Oh, okay.
that's when you are going to need help. But the rest of the process, you can do it by yourself.
Yeah. And if you need like big help, the school is there to help you. That's why their
Yeah,
emails and stuff are
that's
online.
why they give you. We call something DSO,
Mhm,
which is in full designated school official. So the school official is designated for you.
mhm.
So if you have any challenge, if you are facing any challenge, just talk to the person assigned to you, and then you are good to go.
Okay.
And hey, I'm going to advise everyone on this live. If you are applying for undergraduates, I will advise you to write SAT.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I will advise you to write SAT, because writing SAT puts you at an advantage. Because a lot of people drop out from school when they come into the US, because um, when you tell a US citizen that this is the amount you are supposed to pay every semester or every year, they'll ask you if you are sane, as in your mind is working. Because you can't spend that much money on just a tuition. Citizens in the US are actually paying like 1,000, 2,000 per year for school, and they find it um like expensive. You coming in as an international student, lowest deficit you are paying about 20,000 a year. So it's actually ridiculous. And then if you write the stats, the advantage it puts you in is it gives you huge amount of scholarships. Sometimes they can even slash your deficit into two. Yeah.
Mm.
Sometimes they can take 3 quarters of your deficit or whatever, making it easy for you to come, and then if you are working or something, you can just pay it off all by yourself and then continue schooling. Because I have a lot of friends who dropped out because of the ridiculous deficits.
Oh, okay. So your advice for everyone applying for undergrad is to write a SAT
Yeah,
if the person can.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's nice. And Sani is asking, what was your deficit? Was it 40,000 or 50,000 or 60?
Um, that was it. I think my deficit was 22,000.
22,000 deficit.
Yes, my total cost of attendance was 24,000,
Mm, and
and I had 2,000 scholarship.
oh, okay.
So the rest was my deficit.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, your deficit is actually good.
he told
8,000.
8,000. 8,000 is good. He told me that last time, and I told him that 8,000 is very, very good. Just
Very good.
very,
It's
very
almost like you are on a full scholarship, bro.
because some schools will tell you that they're on a full scholarship, but when you come, they can sometimes charge you 3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 8,000 is very, very good. Yeah, 8,000 is very good. So for the $22,000 deficits, can you work on campus and pay the $22,000?
No, 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 no. It's a lie. If anyone tells you when you come, you can work, and then the amount of um money you can generate from working on campus, or even if it's off campus,
Mhm.
the amount of money you can generate, you can't even pay if you have a deficit of around maybe 20,000 a year. You can't even pay 3 quarters of it. You can't even pay a quarter of it.
It can't. On
Yeah.
campus job, they'll give you coins, so like give you a lot of coins then. So I have the same question here and here. They are asking, what is a good SAT score?
Sat score.
Mhm.
I will leave you to answer this one because
Okay, so
I didn't
re- so
write that.
yeah, and someone is asking before that is asking, did you write the SAT?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, so a good SAT score is somewhere around. It depends on the school. Every school has its requirement for
Maybe 1,002, 1,003, or
1,002 there. Maybe 1,004. Yeah, 1,004.
oh, really?
Yeah, 1,004,
The
1,000.
overall score is how many points?
1,006.
1,006.
Yeah. And when you start writing, they're going to give you 400 points for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they give you 400 points for free. So you have to fight for 1,002 points. Yeah. 1,002 there. Yeah, it's over 1,006, but 1,002 is okay for some schools. But if you really want like a good amount of scholarship, 1,002 there, no like, yeah. So Edu Safo said, I just joined. What are some of the questions you were asked during your visa interview? Oh, you can rewatch it. I'm recording this live, so it
Are
will
you going
be.
to post it on TikTok too?
Yeah, I'll put some sections.
Okay,
TikTok.
okay, 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 okay,
The reason why I
okay.
can't do it, yeah. So I'll put some sections on TikTok.
All right.
And follow him on TikTok. You didn't send me the screenshot of your TikTok page.
Okay, okay. Let me just send it to
Yeah,
you.
send it to me so I'll display it on the screen. So they follow you on TikTok. Okay. So right now, I would put a link in the description. If you have any questions, you come up, you can ask the question. So I'm doing that. Let me see. And if you just joined, you do what to follow, you do what to like. Kofi J, thank you very much for the gift. I really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you very much for the roses. Obi sending me roses. So, rather, Obi sending me roses.
Hey, how's your Sunday Rose?
David, Miss our TikTok was say I'm
Ah, okay.
I had a you know
Mm, roses.
roses. Okay, so
Okay, so
is Boatin part of the Telegram channel? Are you part of my Telegram group?
I'm not on Telegram. My
You are
Telegram has been corrupted.
a long time.
I can actually log into it, but the amount of porn on it is ridiculous. I didn't even join those groups, and I don't know how. So I just chose to stay out of it.
Bro, I'm on Telegram, but I don't see such things. It
I don't.
depends on what it depends on what you do there. It's an algorithm, so what you do is what they push it to you.
Oh,
So, charming.
but I actually had like no idea. The day I saw myself in a couple of groups, I tried to exit as much as possible, but
It's not
it's
working.
corrupted. So
Okay. So I'm trying to. Someone said age. Someone is saying if he's going for his visa interview very soon, what is your advice for the person for the first time?
for the first time,
Mhm.
mine was for the first time to just lock in, like build your confidence, and then some fundamental questions like who is taking care of your deficits, what's your cost of attendance, where are you going to, like maybe the school's address,
Mhm.
like learn almost everything on the I-20. Not everything, but like almost everything. Because they ask a lot of questions from the I-20.
Mm,
Yeah. Nothing out of context. It's your I-20 and your DS-160. The information you gave them is what they are going to ask you.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So just build up your confidence and then you can do it. Because it worked for me as a first timer, so it can work for you as a first timer too.
Okay, so I put the link in the description so you can see it. If you want to join and ask him any question, you can join and ask him any question you want to ask. And let's see. I'm trying to make your I put it on, but I'm trying to make it big, but it's not allowing me to. Okay, yeah, I did it. So yeah, this is his TikTok page. Fanboy. Yeah, so you can follow him. The name is trendy on TikTok, so you can follow him on TikTok. So yeah, if someone requests out, let me see. I think people are requesting right here.
You are not live on TikTok.
I'm on live on my second page on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yep. So Ivy
What's your second page? So I can.
is on my bio on my first TikTok, the first one. Go to my bio, you are going to see a link.
Okay.
Yeah, the first link.
Oh, Mr. Need too. Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Nitu. That's why I had. Okay, so someone, yeah, if you want to ask any question, if you want to ask him any question, you request, I'll pick you for a few minutes. You ask your question, I'll drop you for another person to come. So, yeah. Okay. I don't think anyone has a question. So, Yeah, no one has any question. No one is requesting. So I think um that is it. So bro, can you summarize everything, like your whole experience going to Ivory Coast and everything like from the scratch? So people would
Okay, going to the Ivory Coast,
oh
I'm going to spend about at least 2 to 3 days. More than it, it could be more than, because you have to get there maybe a day to or 2 days to the interview, and then when you are approved, you have to wait for 2 or 3 more days. So prepare for like 5 days, and then um, the only thing is the language barrier and the food. Because if you're not actually fluent in French, you'll find it difficult trying to buy food. And then you are going to eat only one type of, which is acheke. I don't know if you are familiar with it. Yeah. So if you are not familiar with French, I will advise you to pack as much food as you can. Yeah, to support your stay. Maybe if you can't take along food, provisions or anything of that sort will do. Yeah, because it will sustain you for. I remember we placed an order from KFC, and then the the dispatch rider called me. No matter, I was trying to speak basic English, and bro was understanding nothing.
mhm.
Yeah, so language is a barrier. So if you are going to the Ivory Coast, I would advise you to maybe pack as much food as you can, so that your stay will be limited to where you will lodge, and then the US embassy. That's the only two places you go. You won't have to go outside for food or anything of that sort.
Oh, okay. Whilst you're talking, someone just asked why did you choose there instead of Ghana?
Why did I?
Choose Ivory Coast instead of Ghana. The main reason why.
Oh, and then if you are preparing for your interview in Ivory Coast or any different country, they can ask you why not Ghana.
Okay.
But I was lucky they didn't ask me because I actually didn't know how I was going to answer.
Oh,
But my uncle in Cote d'Ivoire told me the acceptance rate over there is kind of encouraging,
oh okay.
more than in Ghana. So
Oh,
I thought my best shot at it would be at Cote d'Ivoire because
that was last year, right?
yeah, last year, this year,
This year is right. Yeah, I know a couple of people who went to Cote d'Ivoire recently, and none of them got their visa approved.
my
Yeah.
uncle over there, he told me the work is slow because at first, maybe a week, you would expect over 20 people,
From Ghana.
yes, to lodge into his hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but now, maybe a week, only one person, a
Mm,
week, maybe three, at most five. So it's actually not flowing like that.
oh, okay. So I think someone wants to ask a question. Let me ask the person. So person ask a question. Hi.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Ichu.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Do you mind if I turn on my camera or is it okay like
Yeah,
this?
you can. You can turn on your camera. It's okay. Or you can remain like this. Yeah. So what's your question?
Okay. Okay. Thank you for accepting. Yeah, thank you for accepting me on your platform, first of all.
Okay.
I really appreciate. I'm actually preparing for my medical, which is coming up in May. So I'm
Okay.
already getting my medical ready, but I just want a little follow up on what I should expect and just a little bit of putting me through on what I need to do. And
Oh,
my
okay.
visa is a kind of K1 visa.
K1 visa.
Yes.
Okay. So Yeah, today we are talking about his experience. Okay, so immediately after the live, I would try and put a link on my bio so you can book me one on one for questions like this, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so
Thank you.
after the live, you check on my bio on TikTok, like, oh yeah, everywhere. I'll put a new like booking app so you can choose. I'll put the dates where I'm available. Like maybe I'm available on Tuesday, Thursdays. I'm mostly free on Thursday, so I'll put it there. So you can select a time where I will meet you. So we discuss about that. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much.
okay. All right, no problem.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Bye. I want people who like want to ask questions relating to your topic. So we close.
Hello,
Yeah.
good
Good
evening.
one. Yeah. How are you doing?
My name, fine, thank you. My name is Godwin. I've been following
Okay.
you on
Good one.
TikTok and also YouTube.
Okay.
So I come across your video in terms of traveling stuff. So I applied for a student visa.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's coming.
I applied for a student visa in the United States, and I've been following the process. Right now, I'm waiting for my I-20, which I was told I will get next week. So after the I-20, I wanted asking you because there was a post you did on YouTube when I watched about service fee and the rest, so the DS-160 and the rest. And this is my first time on, I did
Yeah.
not use any agent. This is my first time on processing it. So I wanted to know, like, after the I-20, how will I, participate on my service fee and the rest, in terms of payment and the rest of it or something, and the guideline on the maybe visa appointments.
Okay. So first first focus on getting your I-20.
Okay.
Okay. So after you get your I-20, it's basically easy. The next thing you have to be doing is to be focusing on your visa. Okay. So after the
Okay.
I-20, that is when you have to fill the DS-160 form, and I've made a video on that. And after the
Okay.
DS-160 form, you book an appointment. That is where you have to pay. So when we are filling the DS-160 form, you don't have to pay any amount of money to anyone. But for the visa
Okay.
appointment, you have to pay $185. And after that, you pay,
185.
yeah, 185. And after that, you pay
Okay.
your service fee, which is $350.
$350.
Yeah.
Okay.
But after you pay the
Okay.
185, there will be dates on the app. So you can choose a date which is available. So when the date is available, like when the date is due, you go for your visa interview.
Okay.
So these
Okay.
these are just the
Okay.
steps.
So, the service fee payment, the 300 and something dollars you mentioned, like right now, like, is it I'll pay in dollars, or I can pay it through the link I can pay in Nigeria, I can pay through a link or something. Because most of these internet links, most of them are fake, so I don't want to.
Your man they do YouTube vlog.
At least someone to know the correct link on how someone can make payment or something. I don't know if you're
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Red.
regarding this.
You can use hey, I'm coming. Yeah, you can use the an app called Pay for Me. Okay, so you register, you use that app, and they'll ask you for a promotion code. You use my name, Mr. Nate. You're going to get a bonus when you are paying. So for the
Okay.
service fee, one thing about the service fee is that you can't pay it in your home country, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you can't pay it
Okay.
in Nigeria, Ghana. We initially, but now you can use that Pay for Me app to pay. Okay.
Okay.
Or you can send it to someone in the US to pay for you. You have to pay it in dollars. That's the reason why. Yeah.
Okay. Someone can pay for me in the US if I have
Yes.
someone there.
Yeah. If you know someone here, the person can pay for you. Yeah.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah.
Thank you
But
very
the
much. I really appreciate
visa fee, you can pay it in Nigeria or Ghana or wherever you are.
Okay. No problem. Thank you
Okay.
very much. I'll be
Welcome.
following up on
Yeah,
your
welcome.
page.
Welcome.
I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And as I said, whenever you need me, I'll put a link in my description. So um you can book an appointment with me if you want to.
Okay. I can book an appointment, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
I'll
be
put the
fine.
link
I'll be fine.
on my bio very soon. So
Okay. I'll follow you up.
okay.
I'll follow you up.
And do
Thank
well
you.
to subscribe to my YouTube as well. I post videos there too. So
Yeah, I got some of the posts on your YouTube.
oh okay,
Like when
okay.
you're explaining on the
Oh,
so
okay.
YouTube and TikTok. Yeah.
Okay, great.
I appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Okay. Have a nice day, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Um let's pick another one. Let's see. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Please, I'm doing good by God's grace.
Okay, we thank God. So what's going on? And what's your question?
And my question is that I think last year, October,
Mhm.
I gave money to someone to pay for my visa fee. The person said he has a brother who lives in the US, and the brother can pay for my service fee for me.
Oh, okay.
So I sent the person money. So after I sent the person money, the person told me that Friday, I gave the person the money on Friday. He said that Friday he will give me the receipts. So when he gave me the receipts, he sent me the receipts, some receipts, and then anytime I go online, good evening. Anytime I go online, I went online to see if it's true my status. It shows that I've paid.
Mhm.
They will tell me that I am status not paid. So I told the guy that I went to check it myself. They said that I haven't paid. The guy was like, he hasn't updated it. So I want to know, service fee, after you pay, do you have to update it to the US Embassy?
You have to update what?
He
Before
said that he hasn't updated it.
updated to what?
The service fee. He said that though he has paid, but unless you update it to the US Embassy before when you check, they will tell you that when you check your status, it will be that it will show that status has paid. He said that you have to update it. And I know service fee too is something that is like when you pay that moment, it shows that you have paid.
It'll show.
But I've checked several times each and every day till October. They said that status not paid, and because of that, I have to defer my course. I have deferred the course. The guy told me that on the 7th of March, he will update it to the embassy so that I can go and check, and then I can go for the interview. And then if I call him, he will be giving me stories that he still hasn't updated.
Oh. Update what? That's what I don't understand. You don't have to update anything. When you've sent him the money, he'll go to like Western Union here or Kroger or Walmart here and he'll pay it. So when he pays it, when you go to your portal, which is online, your account, you will see that the person has paid it. So the person doesn't need to update anything for you. That's what I don't understand. What update is he talking about?
I think I have been scammed because I think the guy has scammed because he sent me some receipts and the receipt shows that I have paid. And then I went online to check. Anytime I check, they said that not paid.
Adams and Teresa, I'll answer your question very soon. So, okay. Can you I don't know how. I want to check like the paper he sent to you. Do you know the person?
Okay. Yes, I know the person.
Okay, and he said he paid it on the 7th of March, right?
No, not on the 7th of March. He paid it on the 10th of October 2024.
Last year.
And then yes, please.
And it still hasn't reflected now.
Yes.
Hey,
Please, is there any way that I can send the receipt to you?
okay, yeah. Send it to me right here. On this, like on TikTok, on this page.
On
Like, no, I don't think
please,
you can. You can't. Just send me a DM. What's your name? Let me write it down so I'll see you.
okay.
Miss Sheila, right?
Yes, she
Yeah.
loves. My real name is Anastasia.
Okay, so send me a DM that hey, my name is hey, this is Anastasia.
Okay,
Yeah, because
I'm doing that right now.
I think maybe he hasn't paid because it had to reflect.
Yes.
Yeah, so okay, send me okay.
Okay, so please, I'm sending you hi right now
Okay,
on your
okay,
DM.
okay. Have a nice day.
Same to you. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. Thank you very much, too. Okay. Okay, so Adam said, is traveling history very important when you're applying for a US visa? The answer is yes, it's important. The fact that you have traveled to another country and you didn't make a mess or you didn't have a bad name in that country and you came back to your country trying to come to the US, it adds like a credibility to your name that even if you when you come to the US, you're not going to like mess up or something. So traveling history to other countries like Europe, like other Asian countries can actually um, add up. But it doesn't mean that the fact that you have traveled before, you're going to get it approved. But it, in a way, adds up to your credibility. Yeah. So, and Teresa said, I'm currently in my final year degree in public health, but I like to further education in nursing. I would like to change my course from public health. You're back. Okay. I would like to change my course from public health um, to a degree, a public health degree. Teresa, DM me. Okay.
Esse da Lucas,
Shoot me a DM.
League Pass. Esse Lucas é mais um consciente.
Yeah, Tony said when service fee is paid, it's instant if paid by the Western Union, but it takes like a week if it's paid by yeah. So if you pay your service fee to Western Union, that day it has to reflect.
Twitter.
And yeah, so let me accept.
You know, the man quite Jones. Much of so.
Cool.
So is there any question from you?
Let me see if this person is
Good
about
day.
to. Yeah, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good evening. So my question is that he said something like it's not inviting people to go to other countries to do your interview.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that you get denied or
Okay. From the experience I've gathered and my research, I've got a couple of friends and they went to Swaziland, to Guinea, and they were all told the same thing: go to your home country.
oh
yeah,
or if you are told like or if you tell them that like there's no date in your own country, so that's why you have to travel to a country.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes that's this thing. I believe it works with favor because like it's literally no one. Like it's not everyone that's told you have to go to your home country to do it or something. Like, do you get me?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
but if you are told, I think you have to reapply from your home country. But if you are not told, they will go ahead and then interview you. But recently, the denial rate is just too high. Sometimes they don't even listen to what you are come to tell them. They'll just ask you your name. You do not qualify. That's all. But I'm encouraging you all because there are a lot of people out there still getting approvals. So
My question is that like as an undergraduate, how do you prove home ties? Like
okay, so
before you should prove home
do
ties
you
or
do you want me to elaborate my experience on how I
yeah, yeah.
okay, so I was asked, I completed high school in 2020, and I applied for the visa, or I went for the interview in 2024, and I was asked, so within that period, what was I doing? And I told the visa officer I was helping my mom, who has a community clinic. I was helping her as an administrator. So um I've been volunteering all the work over there for the whole 4 years. And the administrator over there is he has around 4 years remaining to retirement. Yeah, so my mom was like, this is the perfect time for me to pursue the business administration and then replace him when I'm done with my um, program or whatever, and then I'll come back and replace him and take it from there. So my home ties was I have a business or something ongoing waiting for me. So I'll just come back and then fix him. But as maybe interview is just about lies. Like yes, lie with confidence.
You sure?
Yeah, it's almost about lies. Yeah, just convince them to believe you.
Yep. Yep. Mhm. Yeah.
Just convince them because as an undergraduate, I'm not sure they will expect you to have
You're saying on the phone.
as
Someone is laughing that is about lies. Obviously.
oh it's true. Um yes, convince them because as an undergraduate, they don't expect you to have a lot of business or being into like you have a lot of work experience. Do you get me? They don't expect you to have a lot of work experience. So you just have to tell them maybe you went into something or something you were doing. You were doing something that's a position waiting for you. Or you helped someone do something, you volunteered in something, like just lie.
No, it's not about lying.
Convince them, yes,
Yeah.
just convince them.
So for this, yeah, what he's saying is right, but this is what I have to add. There are different types of home ties, ways to prove home ties. If you have a property or something, but for students, we don't have like much. We don't have a property. We don't have like a wife. We don't have something in our home country, yeah, to our name.
Home ties for um
So
masters and PhD is very simple because
even
um
as an
the,
undergrad,
the,
it's simple.
the one the person I was behind in the queue,
Mhm.
she was like, I have fish pond ongoing. I have a lot of businesses. I am an advocate for this. I do this. I'm a registered nurse. Like she had a whole lot on her CV to tell, right? So like it expresses the desire to come back because she has a lot of things ongoing and no one wants to be at an disadvantage. You can't leave your business for someone to take over just like that. You have to come back. So I think this is convincing enough for them to know, oh, definitely you are coming back. So
My phone is getting.
I have a question. Like in the interview, are you going to see
Sana will join.
Dropping with red, dropping with red, dropping with
I put a picture on my videos, like
yeah,
that
I've
is,
seen those pictures, so that was what I wanted.
yeah, that is the same
Picture
thing.
to
That's how it looks like. The same thing. There will be like a window, like a counter, so you'll be behind it.
Just like going into a bank.
Yeah, uh-huh, yeah.
when you go to banks, how you talk to the tellers, that's how it's going to be. If you're in Nigeria, maybe going to a is it POS or something?
Just
Oh, that's how they get your body language easily. Yeah, I don't understand. Oh,
Okay. So, brother, let me give this question to you. He said, "How many minutes that the interview will last?"
depends on how you answer the
Um,
question.
I don't think any interview lasts for more than 5 minutes because there are a lot of people in the queue
No,
waiting.
no. If it's immigrant or marriage like this, last for like with student visa,
Okay, students visa particularly,
not like less than 5 minutes.
yes, it doesn't last for more than 3 to 4 minutes. But for those with marriage, as in the other types of visas like B1, B2, and other stuffs, you can take longer than that. But for F1, it shouldn't be more than 3 to 4 minutes because there are a lot of people in the queue waiting. So
Hello.
Okay, so this is the last call I'm taking for today. Yeah, Abdul.
Okay. Then I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I'm very
Yeah,
lucky.
you're very lucky. God is on your side.
Yeah. Amen. Good
Yeah.
evening. And my name is Abdul Latif. I'm calling from Ghana.
Hmm.
okay,
Yeah. I'm having a question concerning the E2 visiting visa. I want to ask. The first question when I normally hear, they ask is, what is the purpose of your trip to the United States?
mm-hmm.
I wanted to know, like, if they ask you something like that, after you state the purpose, can you tie it back to your home country?
Yeah.
Yeah. One advice I was giving is that the very least chance you are giving because they are not specifically going to ask you for home ties. So the very least chance you are giving to express yourself, try and chip in your home ties.
Okay.
Yeah, so the least advantage you are giving,
Okay.
just try and chip in your home ties
Okay.
because they are not going to ask you. So
Because
are you going to come back? No, they are not going to ask you.
okay. So it's an invitation letter which has been sent to me by a friend.
Okay.
Currently, I'm a continuing student of Tamale Technical University. I'm currently a level 300 student. And also, I have an electrical business whereby I render services like electrical repairs and house wiring for domestic and commercial. And I'm also part of my school's Ghana Muslim Students Association
Okay.
organization, whereby we help one another concerning the religion.
Okay.
So if those three are good ties, and can I say that?
Yes, you are a continuous student, right?
Yes, please.
Yes. So being being a student, it's I think it's enough reason. But then the other ones you mentioned, as in being leader and all those stuff, they are complementary. Like they complement the fact that you're a student. But I think being the student is the main because you're not going to leave school just like that. I think it will be
Okay.
convincing enough. But yeah, if you add the other two or three to it,
What
I
about the
think
part-time
you'll
job?
be good to go.
Yeah. What about the part-time job?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
it,
because me being an electronics engineering student, I'm also practically oriented, whereby
mhm.
I render services part time when I'm not in school.
Okay. Just just yeah, just compile them. Say everything, like just compile them. Tell her everything
Okay.
that you've got going on. That keeps you or that's not gonna make you forfeit Ghana. That's gonna make you come back.
Okay.
Mhm.
And one more question, please.
Okay.
The person inviting me is fully sponsoring my trip, and
Okay.
currently me being aware of
the trip, I had to also start stay saving from my work since January. But I don't know if I'm going with the person's bank statement. Can I add my own?
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Yes, because I don't know much of B1 B2 though, but I went to my interview with a couple of B1 B2 applicants, and they had
Okay.
their sponsors bank statements, and they had their personal ones too.
Okay.
So if you have a personal one, it makes total sense.
Okay. 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 And I then they normally don't look at documents.
Yes, sometimes if you are, I'll not say unlucky, but they don't they don't have much time to review all your documents. Yeah.
Okay.
Me personally, the only document they asked for was my um confirmation of sponsorship. As in the person,
Okay. Okay.
yes. So I just took out the letter and then I showed them the bank statement. They didn't even check the opening balance or whatever of the bank statement. They just looked at the signature at the last page and the stamp on it, and she told me she's approving.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, just as he said, you are just the whole interview. You're just looking for a chance to let them know that you are going to come back to your home country. So the least chance you get, you have to tell the person that I'm going to use this to come back to my home country. So you don't have to wait. He's not going to ask you, are you going to come back to your country or not? No. So you have to
Okay.
find a way to tell him that you're going to come back. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very
Okay.
much
Okay.
for joining.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Very grateful.
Okay.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, bro. Yeah, I think we've been here for 1 hour 30 minutes. So, any last words for everyone?
Um, just chase your dream,
Mhm.
because I didn't give up when I was duped or when I was raped. I didn't give up.
Avita.
I didn't give up. Yeah. So just when you have a dream, just don't let no one discourage you, or don't let any like happening situation discourage you from, doing or chasing your dream. Just keep it up.
Yeah, tell everyone to subscribe. Tell everyone to subscribe.
Yeah, and subscribe to Mr. Nate's community, because a lot of good things are coming, and I'm not sure this will be my first and last time.
Yeah, you'll be coming here every day.
Okay, so
Tell Kelvin too that he'll be coming here.
okay, I'll tell him.
Yeah, and you follow his TikTok page. I've put in it on the screen.
Yeah,
It's yeah, this one. He has to get to thousands of followers today.
yeah,
You see, if you see this on the
to be
screen,
able to come live.
yeah, so that he can come live and talk to you all. So the name is Trendy Ajumandia. Like, yeah, this name there, Trendy, yeah, Trendy with an emoji. Nice name. So you follow him.
That's
He'll
my username is right under my profile, which is the
oh,
Ajumandia
okay.
2020.
So yeah, username is Ajumandia. So yeah,
There are a lot of trendies on TikTok, so if you search, I don't think
okay,
so. Just search for my username and you'll find me.
okay. Thank you very much for joining, bro.
You're welcome.
Okay, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.
Thank
Oh
you, bro.
yeah.
So I'll talk to you backstage.
Okay. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so I just talked to Trendy or Redarmes, who is my brother. Like we've been here for a while. He came here last year, and he shared with you his experiences since he came to the US. His visa experiences. Sorry. And so, yeah, we talked to him about his experiences during his visa interview, how he traveled to Ivory Coast to for his visa interview a lot. So if you missed the initial part of the whole thing, you can watch it on YouTube. And you do want to subscribe to my YouTube, Mr. Nate on YouTube, Mr. Nate on Instagram, Mr. Nate on TikTok. Like, yeah. So you do want to do that. And immediately after this live, I'll put a link on my TikTok bio where you can book me. Like I'll put the times I'm available, so you can just click one time. I'll be there, so you can talk to me on your process. You can ask me any questions you want to. For now, it's free. Yeah, it's free, so you don't have to worry about paying any amount of money. But maybe with time, my mind will change, and I'll charge $5 billion for every section. But for now, it's free, so you just book it, and I'll put a link in my TikTok, as I said. And you do want to subscribe to my YouTube. Don't forget subscribe. Okay. So yeah, thank you all for joining me today. Larry say pick me, pick me, pick me. Let me pick Larry before I end this live. Yeah, Teresa. Yeah, I'll put it. I'll put the link in my TikTok bio, so you can select a date. You meet me. We talk. Okay, we talk about the whole thing and whether to. But I wouldn't advise you to start all over from undergrad. You have almost completed. So, yeah, Larry.
Senior,
Yeah.
Pacho, good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Uh, Please, I'm fine, boss. Please, I've just got an admission in the US. La Roche University is in the US, and I have signed my affidavit of sponsorship, but still yet my I-20 have not come yet.
Is that the only thing the school needs from you?
Please, you said?
Is that the only thing the school needs? The school doesn't need only your affidavit. Sometimes they need a copy of your passport. Sometimes they need a lot of things. Example, immunization. Okay, maybe you haven't submitted everything to them. That's why they are. You have submitted everything. How long has it taken?
Please, you said?
How long has it taken?
Oh, just 2 weeks.
2 weeks is a long time. Email them again that a nice email. Okay, draft a nice email that you haven't gotten your I-20 yet, so you were trying to check up on that. Yeah, email them.
Because I've signed. My father was sponsoring it for me, so I've signed everything.
Oh, if everything is complete, email them again. As yeah, Trendy said it in the comment section, and follow him. That is his account. You follow him, the one I just talked to on YouTube. So yeah.
So mostly the I-20, it doesn't keep long, or
no, after you are done submitting everything to them, it will take like less than 1 week. They are going to submit it to you. So if it's taking like 3 months for them to send you an I-20 after admission, then you have to email them back.
Okay. Yeah. Because I've gotten my admission.
Oh, okay. So yeah, and if you are done sending everything to them, they have to send it to you as soon as possible. So email them back.
Okay.
So yeah, let me give you my last words. We end for today. Next week will be another person who will talk to you about his visa interview. So I'll just give you my last words and we close for today. Okay, so this is one thing I want to leave you with. Okay, the whole thing is about so the whole thing is about determination. Okay, it's not easy. All the people I bring here on this platform to talk, they all have a story to share. They all said they were giving up. Right now, Reda shared his story where he was duped by an agent who took like a lot of money from him, but he didn't help him. So we all have stories. So if you're going through a lot and you think you want to give up, like continue. And what you're going through right now is going to be your story one day. So don't stop at any point. That is your dream there waiting for you. So you don't have to stop. You have to keep going. It's going to be tough. Yeah, no one is saying it's easy because coming to another country with a scholarship like $20,000, it's not easy. It's like someone gifting you $20,000 that tick. It's not easy. The whole process is difficult. After you get the school, you have to go in for visa interview, which is another whole process. So the whole thing is not easy, but you've got this. Okay, you don't have to stop. You keep on going. And you subscribe to my YouTube, my TikTok, everywhere you see me. The name is Mr. Nate. I love you guys, and you keep on going. Okay. I will see you one day in the US, and we will have a big party and we would have fun. So I'll pray so we end this live section. We pray, Lord, help everyone watching me today. And the reason why they joined, get it done for them. In Jesus' name, we pray with thanksgiving. Guys, I'll see you next week. Everything is going to be all right. Okay. Don't give up. and believe in God. Continue to pray, and your time is surely going to come. Okay. So thank you very much. If you missed the earlier part of this live section, you're going to see it again. Like, it will be on YouTube, so you see it. Next week we are going to have another wonderful person who would talk to you all. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you next week.